So we continued on for this road. And this road we were actually near in the forestry area. You know, you can see the hills around you. And this was like the wee incline in the road I was talking about that goes on for long enough. Long enough to take the breath at me. I mean, you can see it there. When you're walking at a faster pace, and this wee incline goes on for like quite a bit. It really took it out of me because I do not have the stamina. I mean, I was someone that used to play football every day. I could cope with stuff like this absolutely no problem. I was fit and everything. And as soon as my metabolism slowed down when I was 25, and because of all the drinking and unhealthy eating, it's just all caught up with me. The lack of exercise, you know. And I think this was probably the toughest parts for me, and because of my lack of stamina. You're walking at, although this doesn't look much at all, someone that's fit could do this no problem, but of course when you've got a lack of stamina and you're walking at a pace going up an incline like this, then it will, you know, take it right out of you. And there's a point you will hear that I'm completely out of breath. And of course these people are passing by us. I think they were heading to Glasgow, and they probably done West Highland Way the opposite direction from Fort William to Glasgow. Not sure. Pretty sure that's what it would have been though. But you can hear it there. That was just that wee incline. It was absolute murder. But you know, it's like I said before, it's absolutely worth it when you're out in that sort of countryside, you know. Really, it really is. Plus it's the experience. And when you reach Loch Lomond itself, it's something and you feel chuffed for. Great achievement, you know. Such a great achievement. This wee road here, you're getting closer to the sort of forest area, but this wee road at the bottom here, just as you turn left, there's a small bridge, and we had to tell this foreign guy, I don't know if he was German, that you can't continue on there. The way for West Highland Way is down just before the bridge. You'll see it just before you come across to the bridge. There's a wee bit to the right hand side that's somewhat hidden. You'll see the wee signpost, and that's the part that you go down to continue on with West Highland Way. You do not continue the road across the bridge, and you'll see it. I think the wee bit to the right there, I don't know if it was a hostel or whatever it was, but not entirely sure. But yeah, just to the right hand side there, just before the bridge, you'll see the wee post for West Highland Way. You do not continue on that road there. It's just at the right hand side there. You see the wee post, there it is, and that's where you go down to continue West Highland Way. Oh, and this wee bit, see at the left hand side there, that was all swamped out the first time I done it, right? I ended up, it was up to my knees. I ended up to my knees in muck, simply because of the fact I thought I was being a smart ass and taking a wee shortcut, and my feet went right in. Before you know it was up to my bloody knees, and I had to shout my pals. I was like, "Get me out, man!" And aye, I would be pretty gutted if I ended up losing my shoes doing that. You know, you imagine that, end up losing your shoes. That'd be like the worst thing that happened to you. This was just see after that bit we walked that wee bit grassy hill bit. Well, this is across the road, and it's like a wee path you continue on. So just so you know, if you do it, you cross that road and you go into this wee path area. And this was me at the forestry area. It was literally lashing down. The rain was pissing down. It was very heavy. and this was me more or less basically saying it was far too wet, far too dangerous. The two hills were very close by. Although the two hills would have been quicker to perhaps walk, we skipped it, because once you get to the top of that hill, you've got the part where you have to walk down the other side of it, and it's very steep, and it's, you know, it's very dangerous. Your feet could slip away from you, you could end up falling, hurting yourself, or breaking your ankle, and probably end up getting yourself killed, and that's why we kind of missed that out. But of course, when we actually walked past all that, we went down to a wee town in that and asked which direction to go in, and we just continued the road towards Balmaha, but it was an absolute killer. It wouldn't matter whichever way you go, whether you walk the hill route or you walk the road route. The road route pretty much makes up for it because it's a longer route, so your legs are still killing you, you know. But it's a shame because the hill route you actually get an amazing view from it, and I was disappointed I couldn't get you video for that, because you would have seen the view right over the loch. There is a wee hill though, just as we come to the shop area, you'll see the pub. The shop and pub area, you'll basically see for yourself. That shop and pub is at the bottom of the two hills you climb over that I was talking about. The two hills we just basically missed out. Well, see, after you come down from the big hill that I was mentioning about, you go through a car park and you reach that shop and pub. So from that shop and pub area, you've still got another 2 miles to walk to the campsite. And you know, it was, I remember stopping there last time when I went in for a few drinks, and the guy was telling me that I had basically walked the hardest. I don't know about that though, because there's Devil's Staircase that you walk in about the 4th or 5th day of the West Highland Way, and I never got that far. I only reached Inverarnon. But Loch Lomond for me was really intense, because you do need stamina, and what contributed to how tough it was, you know, my feet were in absolute pain, you know, bad blisters, my fault. But you'll see one of the wee hills. Basically, once you leave the wee pub area in Balmaha and you're heading for the campsite, before that you have to climb a wee hill, and you'll see I was absolutely struggling to get up it. And those sort of wee hills, you get a lot of them when you're walking, when you're actually walking Loch Lomond. And this is me more or less telling you that we had just reached Loch Lomond, and you can see it there. That is more or less the, well, Loch Lomond right there. It's more or less the start. And it was obviously a big relief to see that, after how long we had been walking for along a very long road. It was a big relief to see the loch. It gives you that sense of achievement, you know what I mean? It gives you that sense of achievement, the fact that I've done it the second time and all that. Anyone that's obviously done it, hat off to them. Because it's not exactly an easy thing to do, you know. It isn't exactly an easy thing to walk that sort of distance and that. It doesn't help with the rain and the wet weather, especially my boots were absolute rubbish. My own stupid fault. There's the wee shop there. I think I got a few things out of there, and right next to it you'll see the the pub. There's the wee pub there. You can see there, that's where we had stopped in last time for a few drinks. And it's from there, across from there, there's a part you continue on walking towards Balmaha campsite. Now before you reach Balmaha campsite, there's Loch Lomond right there. The Balmaha campsite actually is situated right on the banks of Loch Lomond. You can see this was the hill I was talking about. Just before you continue on, you have to actually climb this, and this absolutely took it out of me because I had already done enough. I just wanted to get back to the campsite, and now I was climbing this. It's alright for somebody that's got stamina and that, you know, but see when your legs are absolutely tired and you're someone like me who hasn't got, you know, good fitness at all, has a lack of exercise and that, you can see it was an absolute killer. But you'll get to see a wee bit of the view at the top here. The top of this hill, you'll get to see a bit of the view. Of course there's still a wee bit to climb after that wee bit of view. You get a really good view right over Loch Lomond. But it was an absolute killer. And a lot of Loch Lomond was literally like this. I am kidding you not. So it was far more intense than what the first day ever was. Like I say, if you've got someone that's got stamina, you'll achieve this no problem. But make sure you have good boots. You don't want to end up with the blisters like I had, because it was just absolutely painful, and my big toe was bashed in. That was a big contributing reason why I finished in Varanen, because my big toe was badly bruised. I think, you know, from a lot of the scrambling during Loch Lomond 3/4 of the way up, it literally had bashed my toes in because of it. But you can see, oh my god, this kill just kind of felt like it was going on forever. But what a relief when I finally got to the campsite and everything. It's good to watch this back in video and see it all, you know. See, as you can see there, that was the point in time I actually had to stop. It's that mental strength that you're having to tell yourself, come on, I can do this.
Come on, Scott, man. Last bit. Jesus.
You can pretty much see for yourself. But I do love it. Although it sounds like I wasn't enjoying it, I love doing all that. You know, really love it. I wouldn't give up doing stuff like this for the world. You can't beat doing this. See, I'm not the sort of person that will complain. I'll dive right out there no matter how unfit I am.
Oh my god. Oh my god, man.
And here's part of the view, although this isn't at the top of the hill, not 100%, but this here, you'll get a wee view.
Wow, man. Oh my god. Fucking it's actually worth it, but my god.